Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another Ladies Room, final one for the week, August 26th. And it's also the final Thursday in the month of August. It is, right? Next Wednesday is the first. Yeah, final Thursday. Yeah, it's time to usher August out. I've had about enough of August and yeah, the years. Anyways, good morning, Kareem.
Morning, morning. How are you today?
I'm good. What about you?
Good, good, good.
All is well?
hmm All is well. Can't complain.
You wearing your mask?
I've been following the protocols. Once I step out, put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I ain't really on the whole friends and family vibes either.
Okay.
Put it on regardless of who.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been inside
It's a good place to be right now.
once. I've been
No,
inside.
inside is a good place to be right now.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, my whole thing is, I'm treating everybody like if they actually have the virus.
Oh yeah.
Because you don't know. So I'm treating everyone as if they actually have it at this point.
Mhm.
Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Marlene. Good morning, Linda Pearl. Come on in, guys. We got a lot to talk about in little time, so we wanna get a move on. So come on in quickly, and as soon as you come in, just share the live so we can give other folks an opportunity to be part of the conversation, of course, be part of the fun and all what we've got going on. When it's time to be serious, we're serious, and it's time to have fun, we have fun. So I'd love for you to join us for that fun this morning. Yeah, well, we have a bit of seriousness as well. Want to intertwine them, so gonna sort of split it down the middle. Chris asked why I'm sounding like a teacher so this morning. I don't know. I've been in teaching mode practically all week because, it bothers me what, at this point in time, we still have this, they say what the saying goes, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. And it just sort of sad that we're in 2021 and you literally have to maintain this big stick mentality over people to get them to do what they're supposed to do. And I'm speaking specifically about a news item I saw yesterday with Kelvin, what's his surname? Can't remember, whatever. Referring to persons who are supposed to be in isolation and they're on the street. And, hearing people saying, well, we need to get the police. So you're trying to say to me, the population that we have is way more than the police force. And if we have how many people? What we got now? 76?
Mhm.
We have to have a police officer attached to each of these people if they're at home. That is what we're saying. All week we've been preaching about this whole self responsibility and people taking responsibility for themselves. Yes, we have to also merge the two, the isolation and Ministry of Health working in tandem in such a way that folks don't feel compelled to go outside because they're looking for food or they're whatever. Once that person is in isolation, we're supposed to have some sort of a mechanism in place where if they're not able to um, stock up, basically, have enough food to last them a couple of days while they await their results and do their tests and what have you. We have such a mechanism in place where that information is communicated to the Ministry of Health, so somebody will be responsible for providing relief or dropping it off on their doorstep or whatever the case might be, so folks wouldn't feel compelled because you're hearing the excuse that, oh, I had to leave my house because I've got nothing to eat. But at the same time, you are in isolation. Chances are you positive. You may have received the information, your test results, or you may not have done. So whatever the case might be, but you're waiting and you're supposed to be in isolation. Now you're risking the lives of other folks when you're out there seeking food or seeking medication or seeking whatever. So yes, we're talking self responsibility, but we also need the Ministry of Health to step up. We need proper and better coordination. And at the same time, there's nothing under the sun. There must be somebody I can call and say, I ain't enough food to eat down here in isolation. There must be somebody you can call without me having to venture outside to look for it myself,
Mhm.
therefore putting, more people at risk. I honestly don't know what else we can say because I'm still seeing people saying that, the results are lies. Yesterday we had 35 new cases, positive cases, and I know we're gonna have some more because based on the science and how it works, I'm sure those folks mingle with other people or in contact with other people. So I'm not going to be totally shocked if I hear more cases. But what is shocking me right now is the fact that people are still, you're still seeing people like they're in absolute denial of this
Mhm.
COVID situation. I mean, you could like or you could hate a government, you could do whatever. But last I checked, the government of Grenada, they are the ones doing tests. And you're trying to say to me these people hate us that much to fabricate stories regarding numbers? If that's the case, I really don't want to be on this rock if I'm living under a government that hates me so much
Mhm.
to fabricate numbers to prove a point. There are actually people saying that they're lying. And I'm still seeing people walking around with no mask. I mean, what more can you say for people to take this seriously? Like, what more can you possibly say? And I'm not talking about no vaccine. Y'all don't, because this whole vaccine thing is annoying, and people are just. But I'm hearing reports that there are significant increase in terms of folks going to the different medical stations or what have you. There's been a steady stream of folks going to get vaccinated. My conversation right now isn't even about vaccine. It's about people who, whether you're vaccinated or whether you're not vaccinated, following the protocols. If you've been in contact with somebody, you're part of the whole contact tracing, and you're told to stay indoors, please stay indoors. Please remain isolated, yourself and your family, or whoever is in the home with you. And let me just give you guys this notice before we jump into the real topic for today. The Grenada Development Bank wishes to advise that its office on Melville Street, St. George, will be closed to the public today, Thursday, August 26th, and tomorrow, Friday, August 27th. And the decision to remain closed is out of an abundance of caution due to the possibility that the bank's operations may have been compromised by a positive COVID-19 case. And the bank is expecting to resume normal operations on Monday, August 30, upon clearance from the Ministry of Health. So, the board of directors, management, and staff of the Grenada Development Bank thank you for your understanding in this regard and urge everyone to keep safe. That's why I'm saying at this point, at this juncture, I'm treating everybody as if they have the virus because you don't know.
Mhm.
Because based on what we heard yesterday, 35 new cases as of 4:30 on Wednesday, and they're continuing their contact tracing and testing efforts in the wake of clusters, and that's the scary word, clusters being identified among residents. And the new cases bring to 265 the total number of cases recorded in Grenada since the start of the pandemic in March 2020. And all but one of the new cases are among persons with no recent travel history. Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles explained that the rapid rise in case numbers is not unexpected, as scientific data shows that cases will start off small, explode, and then decrease.
Mm.
And according to him, although the numbers are rising, we still have an opportunity to manage the number of additional cases we record, but we can only do that if we are responsible and follow the recommended protocols. Wear your mask or appropriate face covering in public spaces, avoid mass gatherings, and wash or sanitize hands frequently. And your mask is meant to be worn above your nose and not under the nose. For the persons I'm seeing, it's under their chin or it's below their nose. So what's the point you have it on your face? You might as well take it off. And then you're hearing complaints of folks on buses already sitting in close proximity and they're yapping all the way to their destination. You're hearing cases of drivers and conductors not wearing masks. And watch, do what all you want to. All you big and all your sense. What are we talking about today, Kareem? We're doing the last one, the smaller one.
Anyway, so
Do what all you want. I fed up with all you.
moving away from that whole COVID drama.
Yeah, do all you want, man.
This guy says the woman I have been dating has a boyfriend she never told me about, and now they are engaged to get married. But she still wants to spend time and go out with me. I love her, but I don't want to be the other man in her life and set myself up to be hurt.
Best you continue talking about COVID, yes? Because another notice and set another notice. You don't want to be
So,
the other man in her life. Okay, so who are you? I'm honestly not in the mood today. I swear. It's like my tolerance is like on. Mm,
so
my
she,
tolerance is like on zilch.
so she hammered. She didn't tell you.
You know that. So why you're still there? Because you are obviously the other man. So why you're
And you
saying you
don't
love
want to
her,
be
but you
the
don't
other
want to be
man.
the other man? Okay, so what do you suggest? You want to be the first man? You're the second man right now. You're not the first. You're not the first lady. You're the first man. You're second man. You don't want to be the other man in her life and set yourself up to be hurt. What advice you really want, bro? Like
Hold on, how she have a man and all you spend all that time together
the same way
still?
men do it and have numerous women and you spend
No, no,
time.
no, no.
It's a
But you spend
balancing
all
act.
that time enough to fall in love. That real time in it.
The woman I've been dating has a boyfriend she never told me about, and now they're engaged to get married. So, bro, if she's engaged to get married, what's the problem? What advice do you want? She's engaged to be married. What do you want me to tell you this morning?
Runa, the man is in love.
Karim said the man is the minister of social responsibility. Bro, what you really want me to tell you? I really can't help you. Yeah, see if y'all could help your friend now. Men in the listening audience, see if y'all could help. She just says she like that woman and she don't see the problem here. Why is she not like
Wow,
this?
you see?
Did anybody tag? Hold on. Why she not like this? Like seriously, Sheena. Like that's the best advice you could give. You don't see anything wrong with the situation. You don't see
I
somebody
see.
getting.
But hold on. You have a lot of times we come in this room, and boy, it's what we say about man. We talk about the M, the A, and the N. Man, this, did that, and did it. Watch now. The woman have a whole man that she plan to marry and don't tell the brother.
Miss, you probably have sugar. You're working with a sugar stick. I don't know what you're working with, Miss, but for you to be engaged to marry a whole other man,
Yeah,
and this man still want to be with you. Where you find them? Some people have all the luck in the world. I swear.
Wow. What you would have do?
Someone says this topic and making no sense. Tell him go sleep because you're the second. You want to be first. He thinks you want to move to down to third instead. I don't know what advice to give somebody who sees the situation for what it is right in front of them. She is engaged to be married. It's not like a case of all right, she's dating and she has a choice to date more than one person if she so chooses to. But it's not a dating situation where you're not committed to nobody. You're just dating to see which one you like and who you're gonna give, the first place to. It's not that. She was seeing somebody else. All right, so you know what to do. Tell the man that she engaged to what going on, and you'll leave her, and then you'll move up to the first place.
Hold on.
Good morning, good morning. This man really want to answer. I don't understand. He tell him push his hand in a crab hole and see if a crab go bite him. Because I don't understand what wrong with these people and them sometimes. He really want to answer the truth.
You're so pregnant
Come on.
about the matter. You're real
Tell me.
nice.
I can't believe he really want to answer. Tell him push his hand in a crab hole for him, please. Have a good day.
I thank you. Well, what you want me to say? To me, that's the perfect answer. Tell the person she's engaged to be married to, chances are he might leave, and you're going to get the position that you want so badly, the first position. You're going to be the man in the house.
Want to be the man.
That's all you have to do.
Not the harder man.
Exactly. Who sing that song again?
Cassie.
Hold on. I have to find that song.
I want to say I got wonder.
what's the name? Sina? What's the name person name that sent us the song
Oh,
yesterday?
Sina.
Sina.
Sina ain't said anything today.
How do you spell what was the name of that song? Okay, I find it. Somebody calling? No. hold on, let me see this song.
Sometimes when I
Still gotta wonder.
like the woman like she want take me under. Cause she feel like a blind, like I do no crime when you come out of a next man under.
Well, girl, like not Stevie Wonder.
So I went with the best friend Wanda. Cause I don't stick kitch. Let me just bust a next hit. Hey girl, I want to be the man in your house. And not the corner man. I want to take you out. Just like a normal man.
Thank you.
Tonight that I did. I out in the open. For your man to see.
And it's that. It's that.
Hey girl, I want to be the man in your house. And not the corner man. I want to take you out. Anytime I want. Tonight that I did. I out in the open. For your man to see.
Hey, yo, I'm fed up. Fed up on your life.
Come on, you want to wine to the side. Pretend like I never see it in my life. And tonight, you have me winding low. In the dark, you have me winding slow. Through the back door, you want me tiptoe, but I'm not doing it no. Hey, girl, I want to be the man in your house. And not the corner man. I want to take you out. Just like a normal man. Tonight that I did. I out in the open. For your
Oh, you see what I'm saying? So you had to tell the man, so you could be the man in the house. That's how you get to the top position. So I was not wrong. I was not far off the bench at all. All you have to do is tell the man that she's engaged to what going on, and possibility exists. I don't know, because this lady seemed to have something that we ain't have. A lot of us don't have that much luck. The minute time you hear next man, they gone. So Miss Lady probably working with extra batteries. So maybe he might leave, maybe he may not. Or she could convince him to get married. Maybe, I don't know. But from the way this man sung in here, and sound like he going anywhere between me and
no
you.
one to wind to the side and the real man go. The man is not Stevie Wonder.
The woman I've been dating has a boyfriend she never told me about, and now they're engaged to get married. But she still wants to spend time and go out with me. But you said, wait.
we focusing on the man. How she brave, so?
This
What-
lady, you're
what she
engaged to
brave,
be
sir?
married, and you're still encouraging the young man in
I missed that part.
but she still wants to spend time.
Woman,
I-
no easy.
I understand what's going on now. I understand
Mm.
what's going on now. So it's probably a case of you as the side man, you're probably better equipped and you're doing a better job in certain areas.
So she wants to
And-
spend time.
And the person that she's engaged to may not be as equipped as you are, but they probably financially in a better place, or probably a gentleman, but just not equipped to do the job at hand. So it's like having your cake and eating it too. So you get married to the person who you can, take care of things,
Mhm.
handle the situation at home, but in the bedroom they're not as good. But this person probably on a higher scale. You get what I'm trying to say? I figure he probably more effective with whatever tools he's got compared to
Mm.
the person that you're in fine.
Or maybe the man she getting engaged is the man from yesterday with the floppy disk.
I don't know what I'm No, I think that's the case. I think it's because he's probably more endowed in certain areas, or probably know what to do with whatever. Hold on.
You got it right. You got it right. Definitely. That's what's happening right there. You got it right. So my partners, boy, just steady boy, because she will take care of you as well.
Oh, no, play that again.
You got it right. You got it right. Definitely. That's what's happening right there. You got it right. So my partners, boy, just steady boy, because she will take care of you as well.
Wow. Nice man are giving them advice, eh? So basically what the men are saying is to continue jamming. Jam like Bobot. You ain't had no stress.
No, we should get engaged. So I mean,
So
it is all.
Spice says, first she says the man she engaged is sugar daddy. I don't know.
Oh,
Somebody say you're trying to solve me with this topic. Why are you in a similar situation? What's going on? She just says, I just can't see what's the problem here. Why this man just and play his role and be quiet, coming on and cry for advice? The man don't want to play that role. He wants to be the man in the house, not the honor man. You want to do things normal.
You want to whine to the side and the real man come.
No, you want to do normal things. You want to take you out as normal and move big and hold hand and whatever.
Mhm.
That's what he wants. He ain't want this side roll thing and duck and hide situation. No. But like he says, he's in love with a young lady. So I said, let him stay there and pay for the wedding. If you're stupid, well, you might as well. Because I don't understand what advice you're going. I know what people just come here for advice for, I swear.
People can't come here and have a serious conversation with all of them.
What advice you can possibly. Man, I need more men to give advice this brother. Aruna, the side man can eat better. I don't know about that. I'm just saying there must be something that's going on that's very, very, very good. That a woman who is engaged to another man still wants to spend time and go out with another man.
You see the
I
man
love her, but I don't want to be the other man in her life and set myself up to be hurt. Any advice? Can we get to the any advice part? Like serious advice? Men out there, this could be your brother, could be a family member, could be a good friend. What would you say to a man like that? Kareem, what would you say to your brethren come and tell you of this situation? How would you advise him? What would you tell him to do? Let's get to the advice part because y'all just out here playing the fool.
You really want to know, I would say?
I'm asking you.
Boss, you get through. I would tell him he get through because, I mean, it's not you should get engaged to. She still want to spend time with you. Spend a little time, do what you have to do, and move on with your life. Merrily down the stream.
The man don't
You
want to
don't-
move on with no side.
Well, brother, here's what it is.
Yeah, Annick says stay by one in the week, the next one on the weekend.
I mean, you're already number 2.
Yeah, advice a man will give. All you have to do is impregnate her. Either she go with him or she let the husband mind until they look like him.
Maybe don't take it that far.
So yeah, she does herself. But Bessie leave now so she can find a replacement because he doesn't seem too reliable. she don't look like hell, you know. And yeah, have no AC in hell. Even if you walk with yours.
So one day the sponsors will come for you know. One day the sponsors go show up here telling us. Have a serious conversation.
I would tell him you're big and you have sense. You know your role in the cabinet. Play the role to the best of your ability. Level.
Yeah, right now he's a senator. I don't know. You want to play parliamentary representative of EY? He's a senator.
Oh, she doesn't say the man seem reliable. Like seriously, like she can't depend on him to continue whatever going on. So somebody will have to take your position forthwith, like ASAP. So you need to like move so we can start weeding out the good. Listen, if I say fed up with all you, I'm glad today's Thursday. I had enough audio for 1 week. I'm not lying. Another person here says, I'm not even engaged and I'm not going out with no other man. Forget her, wish her well, and move on. So she says, the man song soft. Love, just enjoy the jam stress free. This man song soft. There are some men that can
I have the solution.
there's some men that can fall like really, really, really deeply in love with a woman. In case you all didn't know, there are some men who can be very, very emotional and very emotionally involved in a relationship. Why you think there are situations where infidelity or whatever the case might be, you have men doing all these heinous crimes, either killing the woman or killing themselves or some sort of crazy stuff. Not every man, I mean, we're laughing, but this is a serious situation. I don't know how involved the young man is or how old he is, but I would say to you, it seems as though there's no place or space for you in that relationship. The young lady's engaged to be married. That means she's moving on to another life, regardless of what she wants, which to me is really selfish. You need to pay more attention to what you want. And what you want and what she wants is not the same thing. Because she's moving on and get married to somebody else. So you have to focus on what you want, and
But that is what he wants.
she's not gonna get it. She's not gonna be the main man. She already has somebody in that position, engaged to be married to. So like I said, if he really wants to, then engage the man, her man, in conversation and let him know what's going on.
No, he can't do it because she will vex with him.
She
You
will
have
vex
to
for a
put
while.
somebody up to the
Or
task.
she could let somebody else. If you can't do it
Let
personally, let
somebody
somebody else
approach
do
the
it.
man, tell him that she a man on the side. You
Someone
call
said-
off the wedding, and she'll come by your
Person says, honestly, I feel for the guy. He fell in love not knowing she had another man. It's hard, but he needs to cut it and move on. He's shortchanging himself by sticking around a situation like that. By the way, the husband to be know about him. I don't feel none
Nah.
of them knew about each other. He only find out, by the way. This person says, tell the guy, ask the lady what he missing in order to be the main, then get it so she'll have the full circle. I don't know, maybe, man. According to the, it's a, there was a little voice. They was asking him a question about if Tom have $5
Mm.
and Jimmy has one. What is Jimmy? And he says Jimmy broke.
Yeah, morning there, morning there. Just to comment on that that comment Arona just make the Arona, sometimes we man does believe the lies that we tell all you. Sometimes we just get high on your own supply. So I just say
Get high on your own supply.
Jimmy broke. Get high in your what we gonna do? Anyways, folks, Susan says on all the old talk, women staying in these situations for years, knowing and still. If you choose to do it, you just need to drink milk and stay strong. If you like it, I love it. And the kind of was really sitting under this life, you
You
know.
must stop
If
that.
you love it, I like. If you like it, I love it, boy.
You
What
must
are we gonna
stop
do?
that.
If you like it, I love it. So I mean, he big and he don't have sense. It's not my fault.
So what happened when she finally get married now?
Well, I know.
Anyways,
Just
yeah.
as say women should have know their worth, men should know their worth. You're supposed to have standards as well. Standards is known applicable to women. You're supposed to have standards as well as a man. And if you're gonna lower yourself to dealing with somebody who is already engaged to be married to somebody and apparently just using you for one thing, then if you like it, I love it. Right? Anyways, you gotta go. Sharing is caring, this person says. We'll be back next week, God's will, with more. If you got some of those scenarios, stuff going on in your life you'd like to share or seek advice on, well, you know where the place to come to. All right?
Kick Central.
Thanks to our friends at Beacon Insurance, Western Union, and Halibaranch. We'll be back on Monday. Guys, be safe. Continue to observe the protocols, all right? She ain't telling nobody message you. Have a good day. Goodbye. Thank you.